this is what I'm saying is a fact. Through 5 games, Jayden Daniels has been the best rookie quarterback in NFL history, and that doesn't mean it's going to continue. Last year, C.J. Stroud had the best season that any rookie quarterback has ever had. To this point, Jayden Daniels has been better. Dan, what are we seeing?
Washington has found their Lamar Jackson. The playmaking with his feet is spectacular, and automatically you're like, this team's going to contend for Super Bowls because of this young player. The passing, the timing of their pass game is going up. Their zone read offense right now is
crazy.
You're getting like 5 yards a clip, and that's a bad play. They run the ball well with Brian Robinson. His connection with those receivers, he's unfazed. Nothing phases this young man.
Greeny, did you just say that he's had the best 5 games of any rookie quarterback?
Yes.
Can we scribble out the rookie?
Yeah, he had
best 5 games of any quarterback.
Right up there.
Be more pro. Like, this guy's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, he has been absolutely spectacular. Cliff Kingsbury changed a little bit. That's why you give guys a second thought, a second chance. And by the way, the addition of Anthony Lynn.
This throw
is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
We had Zach Ertz on what we call Countdown Cam yesterday, walking into the stadium, his tight end, and he said he reminded him immediately of Andrew Luck, which was Ertz's teammate in college. That it was just so totally in control of everything from the moment he got there. And you would normally think, like, look how big Luck is, look how little Jayden Daniels is. You would not make that comparison. That really struck me, that was the comparison Zach Ertz made. What are we seeing in Jayden Daniels?
I mean, you're talking about he's a culture changer. Think about what he's done for the Washington Commanders. And, it's funny how you mentioned Andrew Luck. Think about the state of the Indianapolis Colts when Andrew Luck arrived. Like, he totally flipped the whole organization. Well, guess what? Jayden Daniels has totally flipped the Washington Commanders. A lot of it is Cliff Kingsbury. Think about this, Rex. How much better their defense is playing. But see, this is the thing. When you hit on the quarterback and he's playing the way he's playing, it galvanizes everybody.
Oh, well said. Well said.
That said, Cleveland's offense is going to make a lot of defenses look better as the year goes on. Is Washington going to win that division?
I would pick them to win the division, yes.
Yeah, I think it seems safe. I mean, they don't show any signs of slowing up. They also don't have to get on a plane until December. Shefty told us yesterday.
Yeah. Wow.
All their road trips, they go to Baltimore, Philadelphia, and one other very short trip.
Yeah.
They will not have to be on an airplane until December. As we continue, speaking of airplanes.
Guys, he's been impressive. No rookie has won the NFL's MVP award since Jim Brown in 1957. But if he keeps this up, it may have to happen, okay? It's still 12 more games to put up insane numbers like yesterday. He became the first player in NFL history to record 1,000-plus passing yards and 250-plus rushing yards through 5 career games. The Commanders sure are benefiting. They posted a 3.37 points per drive this season. That's third best in a team's first 5 games of a season since 2000, trailing only the 2000 Rams, 2013 Broncos, and ahead of the 2007 Patriots. The 3 teams on this list not only featured the league's MVP, but they're also widely regarded as 3 of the greatest offenses ever. I mean, that just puts it into context. I know it's only been 5 games, but wow. Marcus, how did the rookie get it done again?
Listen, all I thought about, it wasn't his masterful 80% completion percentage game, but he's dynamic. And you have certain quarterbacks. I said it was Lamar-esque because it's the time and how critical it is when you're actually making the play. You saw so many third downs that he had to get out on. You saw the ability to create and add extra time and push the ball downfield. Like these are some of the things that they have been devoid of in Washington for such a long time. Yeah, we could talk about his ability from the pocket. He can throw it well. But RC, sometimes, and we know in this league now with the athletic ability of defenders and how people are bringing pressure now up in A gaps, they bringing people from all over the place. That element that he's added to the Washington Commanders offense has accentuated everybody else around him. Yeah. And I think that's what I'm most excited about with this team. I think they win the NFC East.
Yeah, but, we've watched him rush for 2+ bills against the Florida Gators in college. Like, we know he can do that. But yesterday was the first day since he got in this groove that things weren't perfect. He wasn't completing 80% of his passes. He threw a red zone interception, and the Cleveland Browns masterfully figured out a way to stop called quarterback runs. So what are you going to do now, Jayden Daniels? Oh, you're only going to throw 3 of the best footballs that anybody threw yesterday. You're going to get out of the pocket with a blitz by JOK, a blitz by Grant Delpit, get it outside to the right, and throw an absolute dot to Terry McLaurin down the field, in which I would have expected Terry to get in the end zone. Then De'Ami Brown, he gets behind Emerson. You want to put it right on the 2. And then late in the game, in a very close coverage, he throws an absolute dime to Terry McLaurin, which he drops because he was so happy that he could finally only have a slight sliver of daylight. And the ball could hit him in his hands like that. What Jayden Daniels is doing, and I promise you, I've watched him play since he was 18, it's exceeding my expectations by so far, Marcus.
I don't think you can. It's hard to quantify, even with what we saw with C.J. Stroud last year and what we're seeing with Jayden Daniels. The thing that I keep coming back to is how it permeates everywhere else. Yeah. Did you see that pass rush from Washington yesterday? Like, it just changes the dynamic of how everybody plays, and I think that's when you can really symbol that you got one.
The biggest thing I liked was last week, one of the linemen was mic'd up, and he said, it's fun having 5 in it.
Yeah.
That's the type of effect you want your quarterback to have, Laura.
You can feel it on that team. By the way, I didn't miss that stray you sent to the Florida Gators. Thanks, RC. Little LSU on Florida.
I mean, they should have caught us straight at night and played defense.
It's fine. It's fine, Bush.